Shop till you freak at the Spooky Boutique. Shop till you freak at the Spooky Boutique.
Hey everyone, it's Kayla from the Horror Abyss. Conan's doing the filming today. We're here with Adam from the Creatures of Conspiracy, and as you can see, there's many great pieces. What do you want to show people? What do you want to tell people about your creations?
Well, basically, I've always been a fan of sci-fi and horror, and I enjoy creating little gooey babies, which I call these goo babies in jars. I've always been fascinated by Henenlotter movies, and like Chud, Basket Case Frankenhooker, all those weird little kind of creatures. And then on the other side, I've liked Star Wars, and I've liked plethora of sci-fi movies, Aliens, Predator, that kind of thing. So I really like to combine and marry the two and create this kind of weird conspiracy-esque type business. So it's been a really fun journey. We're about a year and a half into it, only getting bigger and better each year. So we're really hoping to do some bigger pieces, some more like Bigfoots and cryptids, that kind of thing.
Bigfoots?
Yeah.
I would be I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, me too. I've been dying. I've been playing with the idea and just haven't had the time. So hopefully this year will be a good year for the Bigfoot. Yeah.
Good. I'd love to see the Bigfoot.
Me too.
Yeah. And yeah, you have some great pieces. Like
thank you so much.
The iridescent pieces I love. And like, how long have you been doing not just this, but like art, creating pieces?
Ever since I was a kid. And it always started with like paper mache, and I'd be in like the garage and I'd have this giant moss man, and my parents are like, what the heck are you doing, right? And then it would go moldy, right? And I'd come home and my dad's like, I had to throw out the moss man. I'm just like, but the mold is more moss. I don't understand,
But more.
Exactly. So I think as a young kid, like I used to watch Muppet Show with my mom, and my mom was a seamstress and made puppets and that kind of stuff too.
Oh,
so
cool.
yeah, and it just gradually, like I always watched her and she'd call like, Adam, there's something gross on TV, But as a kid, I was terrified of horror, which is really funny. So I learned to like appreciate it through being scared of it,
Yeah.
And it created this kind of weird child.
Yeah, well, I think like for a lot of people, they kind of remember, even movies, like horror movies that aren't even all that scary, when you see them as a kid, you get terrified. Like Rumpelstiltskin was one for me.
Definitely scary.
It scared me when I was a kid, but then going back and watching it, I laughed my ass off.
Exactly.
Like, it's just funny, right? So yeah, you kind of get scared of it, but then you're kind of intrigued by that like fright.
Yeah. Why is this making me feel that way,
Exactly.
I've got one good memory as a kid. I was looking down the banister past my bedtime, and my parents were watching The Blob, and the scene when it's like got the dead body in it against the phone booth?
Yeah.
So I threw up, and my parents heard the splat, and they're like, Adam, go to bed. You can't handle this stuff, right?
Yeah. That's funny.
So, that really resonated as a story I carry forward in my life, because I was deadly terrified of things,
Wow.
But yeah, and I would love for you guys, I want to offer one of my pieces up for like a little draw for your fans and for your...
That would be amazing. We appreciate that.
So I'll make some kind of jarred creature for you guys or something. Whatever you guys deem is probably good for your crowd. Would definitely love to do that.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, so we'll probably announce that soon. In the meantime, you need to visit their website.
We don't have a website, but we do have an Instagram, Creatures of Conspiracy. We're working on a website. What's that? Oh, and we have an Etsy.
Oh, Etsy, okay.
Our name is too long for Etsy, so it's just Creatures Conspiracy.
Okay.
And you'll find our stuff there if you do want to purchase anything. We would really appreciate it.
Is there anything else you want to tell anybody about what you're doing? Anything coming out that you're working on other than the Bigfoot?
I've got a couple ideas. I'm not sure where they are yet in my head.
But you're always creating.
But I'm always, I can't stop creating. It's a daily passion of mine. We are doing Punk Rock Flea Market on November 24th. We just got accepted today in Oshawa, Ontario. So we will see some of you guys there, hopefully. And we're excited to go. It's our first time. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time.
I appreciate it. It's amazing.
Yeah, we love your pieces, and we look forward to collaborating with you on a prize for all of you. So yeah, we'll announce that soon when we have the information for that. And in the meantime, yeah, visit their Instagram and their Etsy. And if you like this sort of thing, like, check it out.